On News 5 tonight, he is a disabled veteran who served during the Vietnam War. Injured overseas, he needs a wheelchair just to get around. But the Cleveland VA has denied his request for a motorized wheelchair because he uses medical marijuana for chronic pain. News 5's Megan Hickey is always investigating, asking the VA about its controversial policy. All right, Megan, what did you learn tonight?
Well, according to the VA, veterans in motorized wheelchairs who test positive for any trace of marijuana are considered a safety risk to themselves and others. It's a windy day at Edgewater Park, and wheeling through the walking paths is taking a toll on Marine Corps veteran Ron Hudson.
If I'm in a chair for a couple hours, I'm probably going to be down the next day for half the day.
Hudson served as a sergeant for 6 years, was injured in Lebanon, and now treats his severe muscular and nerve pain with medical marijuana prescribed by an out-of-state doctor. He tells me for him, it's the only thing that works.
I didn't do well with the opiates. I didn't do very well with any of the pills that they gave me.
But when Hudson applied for a motorized wheelchair, his application was rejected. Hudson said he was told he was an OVI risk.
I'm in a wheelchair that might go 7 or 8 miles an hour. I'm not getting into a car that weighs 3,000 pounds.
The Cleveland VA tells me the rejection is according to policy. Federal administration still considers marijuana an illicit drug, and that they've never denied a patient power mobility due to a prescribed medication. Prescriptions, that could include painkillers.
It makes legal sense, but it makes absolutely no scientific sense.
Legal expert David Patton says the policy is inconsistent.
The VA has no problem with veterans using some pretty serious drugs like opiates, morphine, amphetamine, etc. as medicine and having motorized wheelchairs.
Patton said it's a case where the policy will eventually need to catch up with science.
They're going to make a decision that says a guy who tests positive for marijuana, even if he's not intoxicated at the moment, is somehow a health risk by driving a motorized wheelchair. I think on its face that's ridiculous.
Meanwhile, Hudson is still waiting as his medicine becomes available in Ohio.
We signed that piece of paper. We promise that we'll die for you if you need us to. There are just some things in a wheelchair that without a little motorized chair or even a smaller type buggy, there's not any possibility for me to enjoy my family along with them.
Now, the VA said that a veteran needs to provide 6 months of negative screenings in order to be reconsidered for a motorized wheelchair. Live in Cleveland, Megan Hickey, News 5.